Welcome to Human Blueprint School of Magic and Metaphysics. Today, we embark on a journey to unlock your personal linguistic code, discovering the profound and often unseen connection between the language you use, your DNA, and the personal truth you live every single day. Have you ever considered that the words you speak are more than just sounds? What if they are the very code that shapes your reality? Join us as we explore the language of DNA, as given to us by our Minister of Metaphysics, C.E.M. To truly understand how language influences our DNA, we must delve into what is called the spiritual biosystem. This is the hidden energetic architecture of human communication. It's the invisible framework that connects our words, our thoughts, and our intentions directly to our biological selves. The spiritual biosystem unveils how deeply our language is woven into the fabric of our being. We often think of language as a simple tool for expression, but it's fundamentally a system of energetic frequency transmission. Every word is a carrier of influence, delivering not just a message, but also sound, tone, emotion, and even numerical patterns. These elements are powerful biological instructions, subtly activating deep programming within us. In this light, we can come to an understanding that nothing we speak is passive. Every word spoken becomes a command, directly influencing our DNA. So, let's look at the hidden architecture of our words. There are two primary layers. First, the meaning layer, which conveys the explicit message and shapes our conscious thoughts. But beneath that, there's the frequency layer, where the tone of our voice carries vibrational signatures that directly impact our nervous system. The magic happens when these two layers interact, triggering specific genetic responses. This dynamic and constant process is what actively shapes our identity and emotional state from moment to moment. However, we face a significant challenge with fragmented language. Modern human language, and English in particular, is filled with energetic confusion. It's packed with homonyms, words with double meanings, and ambiguous contexts that can be interpreted in multiple ways. This fragmentation sends conflicting and competing instructions to our biological system. This is not a new discovery. Ancient traditions have recognized this phenomenon, calling it split coding and a primary cause of internal discord. Let us unpack the profound impact of this split coding. When our DNA receives these competing messages from our words, it faces a biological dilemma, struggling to choose which command to follow. This internal battle manifests as emotional dysregulation and cognitive dissonance. Over time, it can even lead to memory fragmentation and deep identity confusion. Just like a piece of software, our DNA cannot effectively run two contradictory commands at once, leading to inconsistency in our behavior and our experience. If words themselves can be a source of confusion, what brings us clarity? The answer is tone. If you imagine words as the letters typed on a page, tone is the fundamental operating system that gives them function and purpose. Tone is what conveys the true emotional charge, the direction of the frequency, and its intensity. Critically, our DNA responds to tone significantly faster than it does to the explicit meaning of words. This makes tone not just an aspect of communication, but a form of deep, direct, cellular programming. The biological impact of tone is both immediate and powerful. Think about how our body decodes these signals. A calm and reassuring no triggers a completely different biological response than a sharp, panicked no. Tone acts as our internal compass, instantly signaling safety, threat, confusion, or alignment to our entire body. In response, our nervous system adjusts, which can even affect our telomere length and the process of mitosis. Because tone is interpreted first, it shapes our perceived reality with remarkable speed and intensity. This all comes together in what is called the linguistic loop. It is the cycle through which you are actively coding your life into being. Your identity is dynamically shaped by the constant interplay of these interconnected elements. The words you choose, the tone you use, your underlying expectations, and your emotional responses. This feedback loop can either stabilize and reinforce your sense of self, or destabilize it, The ultimate story is this. We are not just speaking about our lives. We are actively coding them into existence. Every single utterance either reinforces or rewrites our identity at the deepest biological level. So, what is the invisible force that truly shapes our beliefs? It's emotion. Think of it as energy in motion, the powerful binding agent that fuses meaning deep into our subconscious. It's the very thing that determines how profoundly a word or an idea embeds itself within our inner landscape. Emotion is the architect of our memories, dictating not only how long they last, but whether a belief becomes a fundamental part of our core identity. It's so powerful that it can transform a simple tone of voice into a lifelong trigger or elevate a message from mere words into an undeniable truth. To understand this better, let's imagine we are creating ourselves. In this creative act, our emotion is the accelerator, language is the steering wheel that gives us direction, and our tone is the fuel that powers the entire journey. Our very being, our emotional DNA, responds to all three of these elements working in perfect unison. You see, language by itself can only give us information. But when language is infused with genuine emotion, it transforms into an identity code, writing itself into the core of who we are. By truly understanding this synergy, we evolve from passive observers to conscious architects of our own reality. And this brings us to the most incredible revelation: the power you hold within. It's time to recognize the immense creative force contained in every single word, every tone, and every emotion you choose to express. You possess the inherent, God-given ability to reshape your personal identity, even your biological blueprint. I invite you to embrace this transformation. Begin today to consciously speak and deeply feel the reality you desire into existence. This is your moment. Step into your power and begin using your linguistic code to create a future that is perfectly aligned with your highest and most authentic self. That is all for today. Join us next episode in our series, The Language of DNA, as we venture further down this path of self-discovery. It's natural to want a map, a guide to help navigate the sometimes challenging territory of the self. For those of you who feel a pull, a readiness to deepen your insight and take the next step, I want to introduce you to the Language of DNA manual. I encourage you to think of this not just as a book, but as a truly comprehensive companion designed specifically for your personal journey by our Minister of Metaphysics, C.E.M. It has been carefully and thoughtfully created for those who are ready to delve much further into these concepts and truly understand the intricate workings of their own perception. It is designed from the ground up to be your personal toolkit. Within its pages, the manual provides incredibly detailed insights into the ideas we've touched upon. But more importantly, it offers a wealth of practical applications that you can begin to integrate into your daily life immediately. This is a hands-on guide to transforming your intellectual understanding into a tangible, lived experience. So, how do you access this knowledge? The Language of DNA manual is readily available, and you can find your copy on Amazon, with the link provided for your convenience, making it easy to begin this deeper exploration whenever you are ready. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you like what we do here and would like to donate, that information is also in the description box. See you next time here at the Human Blueprint Mystery School for the Ascended Masters.